I'm back for another rant. Yay. So we did the last one on what the WWE is doing wrong right now. Jeez. Maybe it didn't get annoying, so I may do that a few times. I always do. And, of course, this one, well, it's not really, guess, at least a little similar. Basically what they're doing on pay-per-views. Because if you notice now, pay-per-views are really going downhill. I mean, some matches, like, say, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk and Chris Jericho, CM Punk and Dolph Ziggler, yeah, just basically, well, Ziggler and Punk was pretty good, but yeah, CM Punk basically the king of good matches and pay-per-views, basically. I don't know if Street Moles, if Punk and Jericho Street Moles, because I don't know if you watch Street Moles. And basically, from Over the Limit, which is an okay pay-per-view, I mean, to me, then I'm not so much of a critic myself. I mean, Cream Crazy even said it was one of the worst pay-per-views ever in WWE that he's ever seen. And yeah, basically it's just what they're doing with pay-per-views now, they're just doing everything. I mean, everything wrong. They're not building up these pay-per-views. I mean, no way out. I mean, who else caring about No Way Out right now? Because Cena and Big Show in the Steel Cage match, I mean, that's gonna suck. And even if it is a Steel Cage, I sure I like Cena and Big Show a little bit, and but I just don't care about it because we saw this in 2009. Why not have Cena against someone else instead of the Big Show? I mean, sure, fine, yeah. Because one of the things they're doing is Big Show got fired from WWE, and he's basically got a contract with John Laurinaitis. If he won, then he would get his contract with a big bonus, and then all that stuff. Now he was complaining that nobody was there to defend him, and basically that's really good. He got the he got the thing now, and the bonus thing, whatever. And basically screwed Cena. Cena was angry about it, so they have a match. I don't see any interest in stuff in that. I mean, you probably know the storyline yourself. It's just not entertaining at all. Not interesting. Sheamus Del Rio. It's poorly made. I mean, sure, they had a few promos. Del Rio maybe attacks Sheamus. Sheamus attacks Del Rio. That's it. That's not how you build up a rivalry. That's just a few people attacking each other because they have a match at a pay-per-view, so they attack each other so much, they build so much heat, and they have a few boring promos to build up more heat. That's not just how it goes. Sure, may build up a little heat for the match, but to make a good storyline, get good ratings up, you gotta make it like an interesting storyline. And Punk, Del Rio, no, it was, yeah, Punk, Bryan, and Kane. No, I'm not interested in that. Even if it is with three of my favorite all-time superstars, even if it's that, I really don't care about it. Nobody ought to be a good match. The storyline build up's not really good. Oh wait, that's it. That's the whole match card announced so far. About 2 weeks till No Way Out. We got like 3 matches. And I mean, sure, they're probably gonna have like the Intercontinental Championship, Christian and Cody Rhodes probably soon announcing No Way Out. Maybe they'll just have a full match. I don't know. That brings me to one I once. I mean, what? For one, what's up with all these filler matches? I mean, of course, 2 weeks goes like 2 weeks till a pay-per-view. And usually they've announced like 1, 2, 3 three matches. Usually it's for the World Heavyweight Championship match, WWE Championship match, and a match with Cena. That's basically usually what they just announce. And maybe 1 or 2 more matches. Then they have full matches. Like the match they added in like after the 2 weeks, they they basically put that in, but no one cares about it because the match hasn't been there for a long time. Like SmackDown, 2 weeks and 2 days, they'll have this match, even though it's been built up because it was announced late. No one's going to build the hype as much because they expect us to buy everything. We've had the card announced, and go to these film matches. I mean, the only times you really have a film match is when maybe you've had a few matches, and then say that it's the pay-per-view's going through a little too fast because you have like 3 matches left, and then it's only been like an hour. Then fine, you have the four matches to fill up the time. But don't put in filler matches deliberately, because there's no logic in that at all. It builds up no hype for the pay-per-view at all, and of course, no hype, no ratings. That's just how it goes. And if the match isn't good, then obviously it's going to have not good ratings, because it's a bad match. And then, what was I saying again? I always do this. I always forget what I'm going to say. Like when I'm actually saying it, it doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, and most of those matches, the full matches, are squash matches. Like for reforming Boris Clay and Ryback, we'll have them against, say, Derek Bateman and a local competitor. They have these superstars. They just have squash matches all the time for a pay-per-view. Sure, sometimes like at WrestleMania, Big Show and Cody Rhodes. You could have a few squash matches, but of course the way they're building up Ryback and Boris Clay, don't have them at a pay-per-view in a squash match, because it's highly predictable who's gonna win for all those matches. Keep them on Raw and SmackDown, because really, if really Ryback at a pay-per-view against a local competitor at a pay-per-view, everybody knows who's gonna win. Ryback. So who's no one's gonna care about the match, and no one's is not gonna get good ratings pay-per-view at all if they just have those jobber matches, those squash matches from that. It's just you know it's one of the most idiotic thing ever, basically. Just to have deliberately put filler matches in a pay-per-view and have them squash matches. I mean, if you have absolutely no choice, fine. You have no choice and you're gonna have to. Maybe you could pass it. I don't know. And really, just don't be afraid to put in some mid-carders. Like, say, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger. Hell, I'll even say Jinder Mahal or Justin Gable. They could be on a pay-per-view instead of just a jobber and Ryback and play a little match like that. Because even if you think that's going to be bad for the ratings, nobody knows. It could help their career. It could be a really good match. And then, if it is, then let's hope for a new superstar, new star, new big star. So when Cena, Sheamus, Punk, and Orton leave, if you've had that match with Justin Gable's there to take the spots. And then once Gabriel, he can become the next John Cena. Because he had that match. the pay-per-view match that maybe shine on his career, and say Jinder Mahal, and then, or maybe it wouldn't just be like that, but because if they put him on a pay-per-view, that's how you build up someone a little bit more. Having like Alex Wiley, they had a match with The Miz at Capital Punishment. They had him win, had him at Money in the Bank. They didn't have him at SummerSlam because they pushed them up. They pushed them to face The Miz a few times, so he can get the push up. So then, so he gets pushed to a mid card section. Then because he's mid card, they don't put him as put him in the pay per view. They don't have a rivalry that's not a championship match or a squash match or a pay per view. When it's a feud between someone and CM Punk, Randy Orton, Sheamus, or Cena, and usually they win. Because, of course, like, I mean, Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler, some of those guys are already like on pay-per-views. I mean, Christian Cody Rhodes has a good chance of being on No Way Out, but usually it's when it's for a mid-card title, and really they throw nobody in except those big stars, and there's not many of them in WWE. And once they throw them in over and over and over and over and over again, once they do that, then eventually they're gonna have no one else. So they're gonna have to rely on the mid carders. I mean, because the mid carders are gonna have to come there, do something in there, because they can still put on good matches just because they're mid carders. Doesn't mean nobody knows who they are. Nobody's gonna. I mean, if it's on NXT every week, then no one's gonna know who the hell they are because no one watches it. Well, I watch it, but you know, not many people do. But, and if you do that, if they have a good match, then and then get over the crowd, then you know they could have have like a new star. So then for him pay-per-views, his pay-per-view ratings up, and you got a new star, and people are happy about that. Because, well, unless it's someone terrible, like some like JTG or something. I mean, once you got Matt, and then when you have the same guys over and over and over and over and over again, and for a rivalry, once a rivalry, if it goes on for pay-per-views, don't ignore the fact that it's losing ratings. Because losing ratings end the rivalry. Because the rivalry is supposed to build up heat, build up the superstars, and just build up everything. That's not working. It's not going to work if if you keep doing it over and over again and it's losing ratings. Because no one's going to care about the rivalry. So they make a new rivalry. And who knows, it could be someone like Zack Ryder. I mean, Kane and Zack Ryder, I mean, that could have affected Zack Ryder's career a lot. I mean, look at TLC. Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder. I mean, Zack Ryder was mid-carder. He wasn't doing much. Had that match with Ziggler, look what happened to him. He got a lot more fans. I mean, sure, nothing's... Zack Ryder's not doing anything right now. But, you get my point. At that time, Zack Ryder was... He was possible to be a new future WWE champion, though. Some people knew that was never going to happen, like me, but... The point is... Because... If... For the pay-per-views, don't keep having the same superstars over and over again. So then you use all them up in the pay-per-view, so then you have squash matches. Because that's not going to help the pay-per-view at all. Keep them on Raw and SmackDown. And don't have as many of them, too. Just, I don't understand why they have so many squash matches every Raw and SmackDown. And put on Like, try to make him put on good matches too. Don't think like just because it's Orton and Cena, it's always going to be good rated. Because once Orton, say Orton, maybe, if he, like, says, no, actually, I'm confusing myself right now. If Orton doesn't put on a really good match, maybe take him out of the pay-per-view for a while. You know, build up some actual top stars. Build up new guys through pay-per-views, through anything. Give them a shot at the world title. I mean, Cody Rhodes, after he faces Christian, I would say, hell, give a match of Money in the Bank. No world title match of Money in the Bank. Even Sheamus. Don't put Del Rio again, because then that's not helping Cody Rhodes' career. It's not helping the future with WWE. It's not going to help Money in the Bank, because no one's going to want to see it again. So, just because Jericho and Orton are suspended doesn't mean you have to rely on Sheamus and Del Rio. Because if you rely on your top stars all the time, you're not going to get anywhere. Because if you only get tired of them, you want to go and see guys like Justin Gabriel and some other guys that are mid-carders that you're not allowed on pay-per-views because they're mid-carders. Because, like, as I was saying, as much as I don't like to go back to the Attitude Era to say something, that for a point, can mid-carders, like, say, yes, the time Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, when they were mid-carders in the Attitude Era, they were on pay-per-views, they were at WrestleMania. And they had a few matches for that. A few matches on there. And look what happened to them. They became world champions. So, some guys didn't work. I mean, hell, I didn't see Bradshaw, because he was at a lot of pay-per-views. He was at WrestleMania. And, he became a world champion. Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Christian, these Jeff Hardy. Then the Attitude Era guy, so had the chance to get the pay-per-view. Following something like Justin Gabriel, he may become a big star in the future. And that's what I'm saying. Don't have somebody film matches, because only do that when you have to. Build up the card. Put mid-carders in. Don't have the same guys over and over again. Don't think that you can't put a mid-carder in. You gotta put Ryback and have him against a local competitor, because that's not going to be good for your pay-per-view. No one's going to care. And actually build up some superstars through pay-per-views. While on SmackDown's not going to do absolutely everything for the mid-carders. And WWE doesn't even listen to the fans a lot, so hopefully they may figure this out sometime. So yeah, it was rants about pay-per-views. What they really need to do, because it's just not working. And the pay-per-views are getting worse and worse. I mean, what the hell was up with Snooki last year? There WrestleMania 27. I mean, just because WrestleMania doesn't mean you always have to have like some celebrities. I mean, Maria, I can't say the name like that. Maria Menounos. Maria, just the Maria Menounos. So if you know what I'm talking about, WrestleMania 28. You know, she had a rib injury, but she still competed. Didn't care about it. No, that's saying something. But you're still a celebrity. Don't throw in celebrities all the time. And don't induct them to the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's bad enough having Jake like Roberts, the British Bulldog, Vader, hell, Macho Man, Randy Savage, Owen Hart. Not in the Hall of Fame, man. Drew Carey's in the Hall of Fame. And all he did was appear at the Royal Rumble and eliminate himself. And that was a little off topic. It was at the end of the video anyway, so yeah. And if you like this video, click the like button, favorite it if you really liked it, and click the subscribe button for more videos of this stuff. So I'll be doing more of it. A lot more when I can. This microphone is like working. It better work next time.